Nigeria today is a country with the highest amount of people without homes. Over 24 million. Yet, you're spending 20-something billion to build a house for one person. Mr. Johnson, are you saying that a vice president of Nigeria cannot live in a 4-bedroom house? You live in the UK. 10 Downing Street is 3 rooms. That is an economy that is almost 10 times our economy today.
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, just yesterday, while the Nigerian nation was celebrating 25 years of uninterrupted democracy, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, was hosted by Arise News channel, and he was asked about his take on the state of the Nigerian democracy. I'd like you to sit back and get the full details of what Peter Obi said, because some of the words he said is actually disheartening, as I also believe that a lot of Nigerians will be able to relate with some of the words he said in that interview. Don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give my thoughts about the current state of Nigeria's democracy, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Take a look.
The first thing you do as a leader who inherited a difficult situation is to lead by example, and then start by your own style, by your behavior, your conduct, how you manage the resources. You cannot say that things are difficult when you're living in conspicuous consumption. The things you don't do. Nigeria today is a country with the highest amount of people without homes. Over 24 million. Yet, you're spending 20-something billion to build a house for one person. Mr. Johnson, are you saying that a vice president of Nigeria cannot live in a 4-bedroom house? You live in the UK. 10 Downing Street is 3 rooms. That is an economy that is almost 10 times our economy today. And the Prime Minister lives in 3 rooms.
Hey.
So that's where you start. You start by living like somebody who is coming through difficulty, who is facing difficulty, who wants to change things. That's how we do it. You don't engage in what we've been doing, buying vehicles, partying and everything as if things are normal. When you say there's difficulty, you need to deal with the issue of cutting the cost of governance. That's where you start. So you need to deal with the issue of massive corruption. That is showing that I am now, okay, things are bad. Just have solved the system. Where I came in and found that things are bad. And we start by cutting the cost of governance.
So is that what you'd like to see him I mean, the first year is gone. You know, that's a fact. But he's now entering his second year, or he has entered. What are the things that
you have to also show a clear plan. It is not enough to say, oh, we're going to go through problem. If we're going to go through problem, this is very simple. You enter a plane. There's a bad weather. There's going to be a turbulence. The pilot says, we're going to go through bad weather. It's going to take us maybe 1 hour, 2 hours because of this. And he follows it through. That is not the time. In that bad weather, everybody, even the crew, are asked to sit down. That's not time to start serving food and wine and everything when everything is up and down. That's why we're there. We're in turbulence and people are still dancing and everything. I always say what happened to the Titanic is what is happening in Nigeria. While the plane was going on, the people on the upper deck were busy dancing until the whole thing collapsed. That's what is happening now.
You've seen it for yourself that we continually say that the Nigerian government must do well to display the actions and the words they have been saying to Nigerians. just like Peter Obi has continually echoed, that the truth is that you cannot be saying that there's no money in the Nigerian government. You cannot be saying that there's no money for Nigerians to spend, but it does not show in the actions that you have been taking. It does not show in the way that the political class have been spending monies. Now, Peter Obi went ahead to explain a lot about the accommodation issues, the issue of financing of major areas in the Nigerian government, and how the Nigerian government has not displayed truth to power by virtue of the fact that they have been spending so much ostentatiously on the political class, spending 21 billion naira for the renovation of Vice President Shetima's house, spending millions of naira on buying vehicles, not even Nigerian-made vehicles that are foreign-made for our lawmakers. These are men that can obviously afford these vehicles for themselves, and yet the Nigerian government comes out to say that there's no money. These are the things that we're talking about. The Nigerians have been saying that the Nigerian government must do well to ensure that they display the actions of their words on national television.